Hey there, football fans! It's the show that brings you all things football, Football Extreme. My name is Quabs. His name is Nene. It's the Extreme team, or 2/3 of it. But here we are. It is the rundown to the Premier League. It's the two title favorites, Liverpool and Man City, duking it out on the last day. Nene, we're here to talk about the rundown to the Premier League. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's quite sad that it's coming to the end. It's actually quite interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, it's the business end of the season now.
Yes, definitely. So now that we look at it, Man City and Liverpool have both played their penultimate games now. There's only 1 point between Man City and Liverpool. Man City on top on 90 points and Liverpool in second on 89 points. It is going down to the wire. So both teams playing at home on Sunday, and Man City is going to be hosting Aston Villa with Liverpool. Yeah, and so the hopes of Liverpool are sitting with Steven Gerrard. They're hoping that he can do something as the Aston Villa coach. So I don't know, Nene, if you think there can be something that happens there, but I don't know if dreams are possible with that. But let's see, maybe something can happen. What do you think?
You never know. Something might happen. But, when you listen to Pep, he's just said they're playing at home. The crowd is going to be behind them. It's in their hands. All the players' families are going to be there. There's just a lot of emotions in that one.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to see how Aston Villa can overcome all of that. But then, this is football. You never know.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, with Liverpool hosting Wolves, and actually, let's just stay on that thing with Man City, because they've been on this before. This is the second time Liverpool and Man City have been 1 point apart at the last day of the season. 2 seasons ago, or 3 seasons ago, when Liverpool again finished second, when Man City won it on the last day, it was the same thing. 1 point separating the two teams. I think Man City ended up on 97 points or 98 points, if I'm correct. Liverpool was 1 point behind.
Yeah.
But Man City are used to this, man. They had a last day thriller with Man United a couple of years ago, that famous Sergio Aguero video that the whole world keeps showing us when they won the league, literally the last kick of the season, when Man United was already celebrating that they won the league. And then 30 seconds later, Sergio Aguero scores 10 seconds before the end of the game, and Man City has won it. So Pep Guardiola has already been in the media talking about how Man City fans should fill up the streets, fill up the stadium. They've been down this road before.
Yeah. I mean, they've been down this road before. And also, if you look at Aston Villa, they're not really playing for anything. So they're not, trying to survive relegation or trying to get into the European positions. So maybe if they were trying to do something in this game, it could have had a twist. But because for them, there's literally, nothing riding on the match, obviously they're going to try and put up a fight, try and spoil the party. They might score a goal first just to make everyone panic. And then Man City will come and do their business. So, it's a tough one. I mean, if Aston Villa scores first, then,
Squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time. So, especially, Man City just got up by the skin of their teeth in their last game against West Ham. I mean, West Ham blew a 2-0 lead. So I'm sure Liverpool fans were looking at that game when West Ham scores the first goal. They're thinking, maybe we're back in it, we're back in it. When West Ham scores goal number 2, I'm thinking it's done. I'm like, come on, guys, keep it going. Second half still to come. And then, but I mean, those of us who are neutral in this aspect, or those of us who know better, we should know that Man City is going to come back, and come back they did. They missed a penalty at the end with Riyad Mahrez, but they're still in the pole position. All they need to do, well, they just need to take care of their own business, win the game, and the title is theirs.
Yeah.
Liverpool, on the other hand, they're also hosting. They're playing Wolves in their last game. They're hosting them at Anfield, so we know that Anfield is going to be rocking. You know that they're going to be singing their lungs out. They're going to be doing exactly the same thing as Man City, but they have to hope that Steven Gerrard at Aston Villa does them a favor. So I don't know if you believe in maybe if you think it's possible, you think that Steven Gerrard can be telling his players, let's do this for Liverpool, or like can get his players to like be extra riled up to be like, hey, we're not going to be the team that Man City wins the league on. Let's come in and spoil the party. Do you think any of that is happening?
Yeah, all of that is happening. I mean, he's a diehard Liverpool fan. Everyone knows that. And there's lots of instances during his playing career where Liverpool lost out on the title. So right now he has an opportunity, to help his team, his old team. He is going to tell his players that it shouldn't be a walkover match, because everyone is just thinking, you know what, as I've said, everything works in City's favor. They're at home, the fans are there, they top of the log. All they have to do is win the match. So basically, them going there, it's like, it's a walkover match. Yeah. So they've got nothing to lose. As I've said, they're not playing for anything. The only thing they can do is try and spoil the party. So let's see if he goes in full attack, if he does what Tottenham did to you guys, frustrate you. Yeah. You never know what his game plan is going to be. But it depends. We'll see how it goes in the match, whether it's going to go full attack or if he's going to sit back. I mean, if he sits back, what is he sitting back for?
Yeah, there's no reason. It's the
Does he want a point out of it? It's the last game of the season. Yeah. So he should be going for it, and City would want that to happen so they can capitalize. Yeah. So I don't know. He is going to tell his players not to go down without a fight. It is Man City at the end of the day. So yeah, they might put on a good performance. It will be a tough game, but it depends what happens in the first half. If they concede early, then it's game over. But if they can hold on until halftime with 0-0, I think the nerves will start creeping in, and then we could see a different second half. Yeah. No, you're right. And I mean, anything can happen. This is football. I mean, City had to come back from 2-0 down. So anything can happen. Wolves are on the same boat as Aston Villa in that they have nothing to play for. They're no longer in the fight for Europa or anything like that. So, I mean, Liverpool have the same prospects. But City and Liverpool are both dealing with injuries. So there's a problem. Virgil van Dijk was injured in the FA Cup final. Mohamed Salah was injured. He didn't play the last game at Southampton. Neither did Van Dijk. Who else? Robertson, I think. I'm not sure if Robertson was rested. He was taken out.
Okay. Yeah, you see.
He was subbed out.
So there you have it. You got a couple people, you got a couple key players missing for Liverpool. We don't know whether Salah's going to play or not. Fabinho didn't play. He's been injured since the FA Cup final. Keita also. So Liverpool could have problems there because Takumi Minamino came up big. But let's see, what do you think in terms of if they're going to miss some of these players, or do you think some of them might just risk it and say, let's go try get the Premier League title, even though if Man City wins, it's all for nothing?
No, I think, I mean, when you saw the team sheet yesterday, I mean, there was like so many changes. I mean, I'd never seen Klopp changing so many players. Yeah. And remember, that game was a must-win match. So I was like, okay, this is a problem. Yeah. And but you guys came out on top eventually at the end. So maybe we might see some of the guys coming back, maybe Sadio Mane for the match. But I think Klopp has his eye on the Champions League final.
Yeah.
So he's not going to risk any players just for this match. All he has to do is get 3 points. And even if he does that, there's a possibility that he won't get the league. So for him, he will get 3 points, irrespective of the team. Because remember, yesterday his team was playing away from home, and they managed to get the 3 points. So if he has the same starting 11 against Wolves, and they're playing at home, as you said, the Anfield crowd, I think they will get the 3 points. But 3 points, he can get it with the squad that played yesterday, guaranteed. I don't even think he needs Salah. He'd rather keep them for the Champions League final. I think that's the one which is still in your hands. This one, not so much.
You have a point there. You have a point because, I mean, you still got an extra week to prepare for the Champions League. So you, in that respect, you wouldn't want to risk it. And like, if you ask most players, they'll probably tell you Premier League or the league title in whichever country is the bread and butter. That's the most important trophy. But when you're sitting second and Man City's in the driving seat, and you could win your game, and the team in first, all they need to do is just score 1 goal and keep a clean sheet, and they still win the league. And they don't have anything else to play for there, so they can risk it all. You still have a game next week, a cup final. So club could be thinking, no ways, I'm probably not going to start Salah. I'm probably going to bench him if he's not feeling 100%. If he's a little bit iffy, if I'm the coach, if I'm Klopp, I'll probably be thinking that's okay. He's not 100%. He's probably at 80%. I'm still going to put him on the bench and then trust the other guys. And then let's see at halftime or let's see at 60 minutes, that kind of thing. But Man City's also got issues in their defense. So that could also be positive for Liverpool. Man City's defenders are all looking injured as well. So we don't know what they could do there. But they still have a strong lineup up front. So all their guys are shooting on all cylinders there.
Yeah, they are. And also, just to backtrack a bit, Liverpool, the thing is, the Chelsea match, it went to extra time. And that's why you guys had to make so many changes to that. There was Sadio Mane played the full 120 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's no ways he was going to play on Thursday. I mean, I was talking to another friend of mine, like, I don't even understand. I mean, if you look at Sadio Mane, he's played so much football. The AFCON, all the matches in the Champions League, the league. Yeah. So I won't be surprised if he doesn't play on Sunday also. Even Salah as well, as you said. The other guys must just step up. Firmino, Diaz, they must come. Let Salah and think give this one a miss. Give it a break. That 100. Maybe if the FA Cup final didn't go to 120 minutes, fine. But that match was just like exhausting. I mean, you could see even both teams that match was just like a physical one. That's why there wasn't so many goals in the match. Well, there was no goals at all, but the match was very physical. So I still think that give Salah a break, give Salah a break, and continue with the same 11 as yesterday against Southampton, and keep them on the bench to come on. If they need to. Otherwise, just leave them out.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there's some perks there. There's some positives and valid points there. So football fans, it's the big one. Manchester City hosting Aston Villa at the Etihad Stadium. They are on 90 points. A win will guarantee them the Premier League title. It doesn't matter what Liverpool does if Man City wins it. 90 points. Liverpool sitting in second on 89 points. They gotta win. They absolutely have to win. A draw doesn't do it because a draw, goal difference, Man City is on 72, Liverpool on 66 on goal difference. So a draw can't do it for Liverpool. They have to win and hope that Steven Gerrard's boys at Aston Villa do them a favor and make Man City drop points. Who's your money on, Nene? Before we end the show, who's your money on to take the title?
I think Man City will take the title. They're in the driving seat. They've got the goal difference. They're playing at home. It's the only trophy they can get this season. Otherwise, imagine if they don't win the league. That's madness. I mean,
they won't have a trophy at all this season.
They won't have a trophy at all this season, and that's what's going through their minds at the moment. So this is a must-win. I think they will. I think they've done enough. I think they'll take it. Liverpool will win the match against Wolves, but Man City will win against Villa.
Okay. So I say Liverpool does win it. They have to win, and I'm a Liverpool boy, so I've got no option but to make sure that I stand by my team. I'm just gonna hope and pray that Steven Gerrard makes up for that Chelsea slip back in, 2014, I think, or 2012, I can't remember when it was, where Liverpool missed out on the league title again that year because he slipped when he got past the ball. He says that still haunts him to this day. This is your way to make up for that, Steven Gerrard. Get your Aston Villa team on points, get them up and running with the program that this is Operation Liverpool Take It All. Come on, Stevie G. So I'm gonna hope and pray that Aston Villa pulls the upset.
Hope kill you, but it's fine. You can hope.
So fans, that has been the title running episode of Football Xstream. Thanks for joining us. Nene, thanks for joining us. And make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like our channel. Comment on our videos. We love to hear what you guys think of our content. And we'll bring you more Football Xstream coming up. So we are going to be releasing another video on Nene's team, Arsenal, and their top 4 hopes. Be sure to catch that video. So Nene, thanks for joining me. Fans, this has been the latest installment of Football Xstream. Ciao.